Hi everyone, it's me, Jeff Gallashaw, here with Unfinished Business Rough Cuts, Man on the Street review of the movie Flight, starring Denzel Washington as a pilot who pilots a plane and it crashes, but it's a miracle that most of the people on board survive, and he's heavily questioned about, what was so special that made him pilot this plane to safety and all the issues that also comes with survival. Now, I have to say, this film, I'm not going to say is one of the best films of the year, but as usual, I'm giving it a positive review because it touches on a lot of subjects that you wouldn't expect in this type of film. Because the way the previews are set up, it seems like the big event, the plane crash, is like a big effect scene that will pull everybody into the film to see it, and that you'll just get the drama behind that. But what it really actually is, the story is more of an addiction drama. And I have to say, I was quite moved up quite a few times. Of course, Denzel Washington is, the best thing in the film. As usual, he has another home run performance, and I would be shocked if he didn't get nominated for Best Actor because he really seems to put his heart and soul into this film, and his performance to me is flawless in this film. Like I said, this is more of an addiction drama, and I have to say, for Robert Zemeckis' return back into more live action filmmaking after making more like photorealistic animation type films like Beowulf and The Polar Express, this is pretty new territory for him because most of his films have been more either fantasy related or more family film type films. They might be a little racy, but they were always films you could take the whole family to see, and this one is definitely a hard R. He goes places he has never gone before. I mean, there is, like, in the opening scene, there is, I would say, 2 minutes full of some nudity, nice nudity, and from Nadine Velasquez from the television show My Name is Earl, and even though she has a small role, she is quite impressive, both physically and acting-wise. I'm not a pervert. I have to say that this film, even though, it's not all-star, but, a lot of recognizable actors like John Goodman, who I guess you could say is in a supporting role, but to me it seems like more of a cameo, and Don Cheadle, who as always is great. Also, newcomer Kelly Riley, who I had previously seen in the films Russian Dolls and The Spanish Apartment. She's a British actress. She plays a supporting role in the film. I don't want to give it away, but she is pretty much an important part of the story. The thing, I have to nitpick, of course, her character being more on the dark side. Do they always have to kind of have really bad tattoos and, a southern accent and live like white trash? It's cliche. It works for the film, but, it's just basically a little nitpick. But I say it's definitely worth seeing in the theater. You could probably wait for DVD, but I mean, if you're a really big Denzel Washington fan, this is definitely a must-see. So yes, again, I'm giving another film a positive review. It's not, like I said, it's not the best film, one of the best films I've seen, but it's pretty powerful, and, I haven't been a huge Zemeckis fan, but I have to give him respect for this film. He brought his A-game to the table. So, that ends my review for the movie Flight. I would give it, honestly, a B to B+. So this ends this week's business, but as you all know, our business is always unfinished as long as there's always new films and new filmmakers to watch. So I have to ask, have you seen Scott Pilgrim? If not, why not? Because it's freaking awesome. I'm sorry, again, in front of a church. But also, have you seen the movie Manic, starring Don Cheadle? If not, why not? Because it's freaking F to the Ekin awesome. And I have to bid you guys adieu for this episode. See you soon.